Days like these last with one another, with the feeling pass. Would you find out with me if it all starts to crumble? We'll search the pieces for a hope or a mumble. It's not for me to...
Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. How are you guys all doing? Happy Saturday. Should have that on a t-shirt or something. Good morning. I hope you guys are all well. It is a beautiful blue sky sunny day. It's chilly, but it's sunny. And just been pottering around the house this morning. As you saw, it's been a beautiful chilled morning. I got up at the crack of dawn to the bird song at like 5:30, crawled out of bed at 6 and thought, right, just gonna give up on trying to go back to sleep. So yeah, just read for a bit, did some editing. Now I'm doing laundry. Bubs just went and got his hair cut, which looks super handsome. And now I'm just getting a second load of laundry in. It's a sunny day, so I'm gonna try and get most of it online, but I've got the towels and stuff in the tumble dryer with the bowls and a tumble dryer sheet, which was very exciting to do. My battery's gonna die, so I need to change that. I think I probably need to charge quite a few. And this morning we're gonna head out and drop the pups off at the parlour, and then me and Bubs are gonna head over probably to Haskins. I need to pop to Hobbycraft, you'll find out why. And yeah, we just have a really lovely, wholesome, fun day ahead of us. So I look forward to you guys joining us for today. And yeah, right, let me get this laundry going. The puppies are ready for the parlour. Here's a little before shot. See the floofiness?
Floofs.
Here's Bubs looking amazing with his new haircut. He really likes this haircut too.
Yep.
Looking
really good.
great. Show you what I'm wearing because the mirror's still here, so I might as well. Just got my H&M shirt. Jeans are M&S. Boots are M&S. My hair's a mess, but I don't really care today. I'll be quite frank with you. So let's head off to the parlour. Keys strapped in.
I'm turning.
Good girl, good boy. back in the house. Minus 2 pups, which is always just the weirdest. Yeah, we had a lovely, oh sorry, it's really dark, isn't it? There we go. Oh. We had a lovely time at Haskins. We were just, thank you my love, sitting there chatting for probably a good hour and a bit.
Yeah, God and all sorts.
Yeah, had some faith related chats. Sorry, I'm chewing gum, I know it's a bit, can look very obnoxious, can't it? So that was nice. Oh yeah, I've got laundry in there. Just get that laundry on a spin because it's been sat there for a little while. And yeah, we just had chats, mooched around, went for a wander, then went to Hobbycraft because you may have guessed it by seeing what I got obviously, but I made strawberry jam the other night, guys, as my sign is all wrecked. But this is homemade strawberry jam, and I tell you what, delicious. I had some frozen strawberries and I just thought, oh, why not? Why not just make it into jam? It was just, I think it was about it's about 1 cup's worth of strawberries, and then I did pretty much, I think, a half a cup or a little bit more than that of sugar. Just cooked it for a while and made fresh jam. It tastes so good. I mean, so good. I just watched a little video on YouTube about how to make it. So yeah, that was awesome. And then I found a whole bag of blueberries in the freezer and I thought, why not make blueberry jam? I grabbed some jam jar toppers. Very, very sweet. So I got the homemade goodies one as well, because I thought this would just make such sweet gifts, even over like Christmas and all that jazz. Oh, I think the dogs are done. Sod's law, we get home and the dogs are done. Dogs are done!
What?
The dogs are done! We literally could have driven straight there. We literally just walked through the door. Oh my goodness. Right, go pick up the pups. Oh, they look so adorable. Oh, they got Halloween bandanas on. Perfect. Right, well, I'm gonna quit my ramblings because we need to head out. I also got 3 balls of twine, and then I picked up 2 packets of glass jars. These are the 320 milliliter jars. I got 2 of these, so I got 12 jars. So yeah, but anyhow, gonna love you and leave you and go pick up the pups, and we'll see you in like a second. Looking beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautifuls. Hi, Beagles. I'm gonna do the rest of this laundry tomorrow because I haven't got it in me. At least Burnham's cooking tonight, so that's silver lining.
Come up.
Right, Bubs is gonna get the roast beef in the slow cooker started, because that needs to go for a good 4 to 6 hours, and it's already coming up to 1 o'clock if you can believe it. I'm gonna get the puppies a little snack, and then just get the house a little tidy for this evening, like hoover, dishes, all that jazz. Bubs is using a recipe from online. If he shares it with me, I'll link it down below. It's just a roast beef one. But yeah, we like our beef in the slow cooker. It comes out super soft and delicious.
Super tendies.
So yeah. Okay, right, let's head upstairs, sort this laundry. I'll leave you with Bubs and catch you in a minute. At least staying still, which is what we want.
Move along, Pickle, just so you stop bleeding.
Okie dokie, hot sweaty mess. hot sweaty glasses, lovely. Poor little pickly poo. I think one of her nails was cut quite short, and I think she must have caught it, or just the pressure of running around. It was bleeding a little bit, so that's why they are in confinement. If I put them both in there, then they don't like whinge. So Gizmo's fine. But they're just napping. They're absolutely fine, thankfully. I just want Newt to rest because she was running around and getting droplets of blood everywhere. So I held her for like 10-15 minutes. I cradled her in my arms and held her foot just to stop that bleeding. She seems okay now, thankfully. But I don't want her running around. I want it to stop and coagulate. Is that the word? So yeah, but it gave me a chance to clean without the pups running around everywhere. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave them in there just to rest, and so that Newt doesn't run around. And freshen up their water, clean the dining table. I'm not going to open that till later, but I will extend it for this evening just because it fits everything a bit better. I need to take the Hoover upstairs, but I have to empty it first. So I'm going to Hoover upstairs. I cleaned the bathroom whilst I was up there, just like surface level. I just need to take the bathroom spray up there for the sink and things, but I did the toilet and whatnot. Nobody needs to see that. What else? Buzz's got the roast on, so that'll be done around about 6, which will be perfect. We're gonna do roast beef, roasties, roast potatoes, mixed veg, if we've got, I think it's in the big freezer, and Yorkshire puddings, gravy, and I'll probably do rice as well. We always had rice with a roast beef. Not necessarily chicken, but definitely beef. So I'm gonna cook up some chicken. I'm gonna cook up some rice as well. I'm gonna go get out of these jeans though and get into just, I think, a t-shirt and some leggings. Upstairs is tidy, clean and hoovered. Chucked on one of my baggy H&M tops. I've actually put on cycling shorts because I'm a little bit warm. I'm just grabbing a bowl because I'm going to get the blueberries out to defrost. I have a whole bag of blueberries. I'm going to defrost these. Sound like marbles. 2-3 cups of blueberries there. What I'll do is I'll probably measure the cups. Did I find my cup measure? I still don't think I found my cup measure, you know. I got my half cup measure. I'll just use this one. I'm just gonna see how many cups it is because, excuse the fringe going wild, because I want to know how much sugar to use. So, say 3.5 cups and a bit. What I found when I was looking at making jam is that it's super simple and I like that. I'm not going to use pectin or any preservatives. I'm literally just going to use fruit, the blueberries, and sugar and lemon juice. That is it. I'm going to have to wait for these to defrost, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today because I meant to take these out this morning and I forgot. But I'm going to defrost these, I'm going to thaw these thoroughly first, and then we're going to get cooking and making some blueberry jam. I reckon this is going to make maybe 2 or 3 of my little jars, which will be perfect. What else have I got in here? So I've got, oh, I've got more blueberries. Ooh, I forgot about that. I picked out the strawberries from this. I'm gonna use those as well. Oh, hold on, let me measure. So we had 3.5, didn't we? And a bit, so that'll be 4. Right, so we're gonna call it 5 cups of blueberries. Perfect, I forgot about that. 5 cups of blueberries, which I don't know how much ratio I need to do, but I'll Google that. I think it's like maybe a half cup of sugar to every cup, or maybe more. Not sure. I'll look into it and we'll reach that stage together. I think I've got like a mixed berries left, which could make like a mixed fruit jam. I think I've got blackberries and a mixed one, which is like cherries, blackberries and blueberries. So that could be a really nice one too. It's a great way to utilize your frozen fruit. We haven't been having smoothies or anything, and I don't want the fruit to just go to waste in the freezer. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some jams and they're gonna look super cute and I can't wait. The only thing I didn't manage to get today was a funnel because Hobbycraft didn't have them. Depending on when these thaw, we may only get to this project tomorrow, but we will be making jam in this vlog, which I'm very excited about, and it will be spread on homemade bread. Ooh, that rhymed. And it brings my heart copious amounts of joy, as you can tell. I'm gonna have a slice of bread. Do you want one? Okay.
Hey, clips.
Homemade bread,
Happy
homemade
good.
jam. She's okay. I haven't checked her foot, but I will in a minute. I'm still gonna leave her in there to rest. Seriously, look at that jam. It is now 5:30, I think, thereabouts. I have just laid the table for this evening. Everything is nice and tidy. I'm just uploading the vlog for tomorrow. Look at these two. Snuggle buddies. Snuggle buddies. Bubs has been sorting out dinner and all that jazz. I might go upstairs and change my top for this evening, just into something a little nicer maybe. I've got tissue in my bra. We want to do a fire pit tonight, but it's looking a little ominous out there, to be honest. All the leaves are falling and all the trees are changing colour, which is just my favourite. This is just like the most beautiful time of year when all the trees start to turn colour, and oh, it's just wonderful. And it's just been quite windy, so all the leaves have been falling, and yeah, it looks like autumn raindrops, but not rain, autumn leaf drops. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I'm happy with everything. I've got my loaf out in case anybody wants to nibble. Also a little bit of my homemade jam in one of these tiny jam jars. I always take those if we go to restaurants or hotels or anything. I always keep them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mother's just like, nah, screw you.
I'm just helping myself.
Yeah, go for it. Take whatever you want. So easily distracted.
Looks lovely jubbly.
Courtesy of Burnham tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the slow cooker.
Oh yeah, but you do
Put it
the
in
beef.
there, yeah,
I do the chicken. That looks amazing.
I think this is the best you made in a long time.
Yeah, this is like
delicious.
perfection.
Oh, we bought from them before, right?
Well, it seems we got a load of it.
It doesn't have to be plastic. You can use metal instruments, everything. And I'll tell you what, it's not even scratched.
Oh, no. You've been told no. Yeah.
You're getting lippy.
You're getting ragey, Pickle.
Bloody
Hello, princess. Hello, princess. have been up for a long time. I took a few clips this morning because Burnham brought me coffee in bed, and that was accompanied by an attack from Newty Poo, and then he carried Gizmo upstairs to just have family cuddle time in bed together, and it was the most adorable thing. Gizmo just loves being under the covers. We have to carry him up because obviously he can't do a full set of stairs anymore since his spinal surgery, so he doesn't often get to go upstairs anymore unless we carry him up and down, which in itself is quite nerve-wracking because he doesn't like to be carried. So it's very once in a blue moon, although he's gotten a lot better, to be fair. He's pretty chilled these days. But yeah, so we had family cuddle time and it was just the best. And we all just chilled together, and the puppies eventually settled. Well, Newt eventually settled. Gizmo was under those covers quicker than you can say covers. Everyone's chilled. Her foot is absolutely fine this morning. No bleeding overnight, no bleeding this morning. She's been running around, so I'm happy that that is resolved and that she is all good now. I just put on a face, sorted my hair. The reason I wanted to put a face on and sort my hair out is because I really would like to get to church this morning. I definitely have been struggling with my faith a lot recently, and I think sometimes it's a calling to get your ass to church and dive into the Bible and just press on in your faith even more when you go through trials, as opposed to questioning everything and getting mad and angry. And I said to Burnham last night, well, we had like a big chat at Haskins yesterday for like an hour about our faith and, you know, what we feel is right to do and yada yada. And I definitely am just pressed to try and find some routine with my faith. I'm not doing devotionals anymore. I'm not opening my Bible. I'm not doing anything faith-based apart from the occasional prayer and the occasional video. Like I'll watch sermons and I'll listen to Christian music, and that's great. It's, you know, I'm still keeping in touch with my faith, but I'm not working at it and I'm not being diligent in it. Everybody is different in their faith. You know, some people go to church, some people don't. I'm not here to judge anyone. I am far from a good Christian. I am not that Christian girl. But you know, it is still important to me, and I feel like part of me was wanting to get back into it for all the wrong reasons. Like, if I do this right, the Lord will give us what we're asking for and all this sort of stuff. And it's not about that. That is, I mean, Burnham was like, it's like Constantine. You know, you can't buy your way into getting what you want or going to heaven. So I just feel like I'm in a better mind frame. Like, I want to go because I want to go. So I just feel like let's kind of make the effort. I'm not saying that it's probably going to happen every Sunday, but I would like to go to church today, so that's what I'm going to do. It is just a personal journey, and I think every one of us has at some point in our lives had to make a decision for themselves, whether it be to believe or not to believe, or to go to church or not to go to church, etc, etc, regardless of what you believe in. I'm going to pick up my Bible and get my butt to church and just see how it goes. Basically, you know, I can't promise every Sunday. I should, but I can't promise every Sunday. But I do definitely want to just try be a little better. I am going to take my Bible. It's my little King James Bible. It is so pretty, isn't it? I got this off Amazon actually, and it is wonderful. It's not a study Bible, so it hasn't got like a lot of room for writing anything. Well, it's got no room for writing anything down, but I do have a notebook that I tend to use as well. So I'm gonna get this in my handbag. Should be in my handbag a lot more often than it is. I still would like to make jam with you guys today. I haven't forgotten that. I have not forgotten that. I would still like to make jam, but I'm gonna make the effort to go to church at least. If we don't get the jam done, do not fear. We will get the jam made this week. Maybe I'll pick up the camera during the week. I would like to try vlog more, but I'm very conscious that the weeks are quite boring. Like, I do a 9 to 5. This isn't my job, so it's not like I can do stuff with you all day during the week. It's only the weekends. But if there's anything you'd like to see during the week, let me know. Even if it's like dinners of the week, would you like to see that? Would you like to see just a working day from home or a regular day when I go into the office? Obviously I can't film during working hours, but I can film around it and kind of show you my routines. If you want to see, I don't know, outfits of the week, would you be interested in that? I haven't done fashion for a very long time, but would you like to see some fashion-y bits? Let me know in the comments, please, guys, because I am really loving picking up the camera and I'd like to do it more, but I'm just conscious of what to vlog. I don't want to vlog for the sake of just vlogging, you know, like because I want the content out. I want to vlog because there's something you want to see or I want to show you. But we'll definitely make jam. I need to clean all the jars, I need to sterilize all the jars. So I've still got a bit of work there, but maybe at least today I can get the jars cleaned and sterilized. I'm hoping we'll still get to that today, so stay tuned. If it's in the title, we did it. So there's the giveaway. But okay, right, rambly, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna sit and reply to a few more comments. Church is around the corner, so I'm gonna hang out for about half an hour and then I'm probably gonna go down to church. I also wanna get changed. Okay, my outfit of choice is gonna be this top from Shein, which I love. I think it's still available, loads of different colors. I'll link it. I've got some leggings, they're comfy and they're blue. And then I'm gonna wear my PInafore denim dress, which you've seen 1,000,001 times. I'm just gonna wear my M&S booties, take my bag. I'm not even gonna take a jacket because I'm already sweating with the anxiety of going. I got pink socks because, you know, I like to match. I think I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna have a coffee, try to calm my nerves. Coffee won't help me calm my nerves, will it? I know you're all saying that because of the caffeine, but coffee brings me joy, therefore will calm my nerves. Okay, let's do this. If you haven't been to church in a while and you're battling with it, I encourage you to go. And I hope this helps even just one of you guys right now to know that it's okay to have ups and downs and go through the highs and lows, but just keep the faith, keep trusting in God. He's got this. I'm back. You're exactly where I left you. Oh no, my battery's gonna die. Battery ended up dying. I was definitely dealing with, can I put you up here without you falling? Excuse me? I was definitely dealing with some major anxiety today, which is never the best, but I did it. I went, I enjoyed it. It was a great talk about being thankful and thankfulness, and we read from Ephesians and Psalms, which was, well, they're some of my favorites actually. Yeah, I was just beelining to get out of there just because my anxiety was high. I also thought I did knock the car, which wasn't helping. The ladies I met last time I was there weren't there this time, so I definitely felt a little bit more uneasy and just a bit like out of place, but that's, you know, to be expected sometimes. But everyone was super welcoming who, you know, noticed I hadn't been there before, didn't notice me from months ago, which is not surprising. I only went once. Now the puppies, that's Newt squeaking her ball ever so annoyingly. How many of your dogs are reacting right now? I'd love to know. I feel good, like I always feel super uplifted after I go to church. It's the going. I know, right? It's the going, it's the routine of it, it's the being there enough to make friends and get involved with people. Oh, sorry. It just takes time and I've got to be willing to invest the time into it. It's not easy, but we'll see how I get on. Next week I am busy on the Sunday, so obviously won't be able to go. I'm also wanting to try and get to some midweek stuff, which will be great because it's less people, which I think will help my anxiety a lot more. But there we go, I did it. Woo! I do feel accomplished and I do feel good, and it was nice to sing hymns and just be in the Lord's presence and just be, you know, there. It was very, very lovely. That is my update for you guys. It is 12:45. I'm gonna sit here and relax for at least an hour. And then I will try and get the jars. The kitchen's a mess. I need to do the dishes and stuff, so I'm gonna try at least do that and get the jam jars sterilized. And hopefully once the jam jars are sterilised, I'll just have that get up and go to make some jam. So we shall see. But right, let's chill, guys. Let's chill. Happened once or twice. In your voice. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. You can feel the gossip is a bore. Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Have a slight second wind, and I am washing and sterilising 6 jars. Blueberries are defrosted, and I'm looking forward to getting these on the stove. I'm going to use the same pot, so I'm just going to get the lids sterilised first. Sterilisation, I'll let you Google it because it's going to be a lot easier for you to do that. Sorry, the kettle's on. It's very loud in here. But you can also put them in the oven on, I think it's like 140 or 160 Celsius for 10 minutes, and then they're also sterilised. Otherwise, just boil them for a few minutes, and that'll do the same job. Let's see. Cups of sugar to cups of fruit for jam. Okay, so let's have a look at this recipe because this was a good one. They had 2 cups of blueberries, a 1/4 cup of water, and 1 cup of sugar. So I'm going to do a ratio of 1 cup of sugar for 2 cups of blueberries. So that means I would use, what, 2.5 cups of sugar for these, and I'll probably just use 1/2 cup of water. I don't want it too crazy runny, but there's no lemon juice in this one, so yeah, it's just very, very simple. I'll link the recipe I'll use. This is from The Sweetest Journey. Nice, simple, easy recipe. Obviously, kind of goes without saying, but be very, very careful when working with jam. It is so hot. Obviously, it's like a candy, so it's just basically lava. And it's just, yeah, crazy how hot jam gets. Got 2 cups of sugar and 5 cups of blueberries in there. I don't think I'm going to add any water, at least not yet, because it seems very liquidy already. So I'll see how it does when it reduces, but I don't quite want to add any water right now. It is super, super liquidy. I'm hoping for the best here. The strawberry jam turned out real nice, so I am hopeful, but this has got to reduce by about half. So I've got this on a high heat, and I'm just going to let this cook for a good 20 to 30 minutes and hope for the best. I may add a little bit more sugar. I'm not too sure. 2 cups seemed like a lot for the amount of blueberries, so I thought I'll just leave it at 2 cups because I don't want it to be like sickeningly sweet. But obviously blueberries can be quite tart. Maybe that's why you don't add lemon to blueberries. Or maybe you do. Maybe I'm just looking at a recipe that doesn't. I know the strawberry one I added a tablespoon of lemon juice, but not this one. Loads of seeds as well. Loads and loads of seeds. I love blueberry jam, so I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for this. I'm just going to tend to this basically. I'm not going to leave it aside. I'm going to put my Disney music back on and crack on singing to that whilst this does its job. And I'll come back to you once I see some sort of change. Starting to come to a boil now, so hopefully we'll start to see this reduce and turn into a beautiful jam. Also, I'm just popping a plate in the freezer so that I can test the jam once I think it's ready, which is a little hack I've seen on pretty much all the videos. So chuck a plate in the freezer ready to use to test if your jam is good. Pickly Poo, what are you doing? Right, I think the jam's done. God bless Bubs, I was getting a bit too hot. But we've tested on a plate. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. Definitely that last bit of stirring Bubs has done has made a huge difference actually, to be completely honest. So I'm just going to plonk a bit on the plate. Looks good, guys. Yeah, that's not moving when you run something through it. So the test is, it doesn't move when you run your finger through it. Just try a little bit. And I got big chunks of blueberries in there. I've even got some whole blueberries, so that's going to be so delicious. Okay, now getting it into the jars should be fun. Don't know how well this is going to work, but the aim is obviously not to get it on the sides, but I might just have to tidy that up. There you go. My first jar of blueberry jam. Oh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. Right, let's see if we can get another jar. What I might try doing is canning one of them in a water bath. Just to see if I can do it. Just because, why not? All it is boiling water. Can you believe 5 cups of blueberries reduced into 2, well, what are these? These are 320 milliliter, what is that, half quart, 1 quart jars. Oh wow, that is delicious. 2 jars of blueberry jam out of 5 cups of blueberries, but that is one heck of a way to make sure it doesn't go to waste. I'm going to keep the most full one, but this one's got the inch at the top, so I am going to try and can that. I'm going to clean this up quickly whilst it's still all fresh and doesn't go hard, and then I'm going to try water bath seal 1 jar. I have no idea how this is going to go, guys, but I'm going to boil this. Obviously my jar is hot, so I need my water to be hot, otherwise I believe some glass jars can just go kaput and break, and that would be such a waste of such hard work. Right, it's in. There's one for the fridge, and I'm water canning this one. Lord help me.
See, these look so much better.
Yeah,
Really?
they aren't big enough.
Seems fine, eh?
Yeah, but that's barely holding.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Can you see? It's like the fabric's not big enough.
But you could always make your own.
I know, but that's like £8.
How long do your water pressure, like water can it for?
10 minutes.
Oh.
So I'll take it out at 4 o'clock. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Right, I'm just going to let that rest and cool down, and then I'll wipe it down. But in essence, we did it, guys. We canned we canned a jar of jam. I don't know if it's actually canned. I mean, these are meant to be, these aren't the lids I see on the like YouTubes I watch, you know, that have the little seal bit and then the lid. So I have no idea if this has actually worked. There it is, my very first canned jar. I know, you guys are probably laughing at me. This is just so new to me though. It's all like daunting and nerve-wracking. Ta-da! And I've got my strawberry jam, my blueberry jam, which is going to go in the fridge once it's cooled down. This one, I'm just going to cool, store in the cupboard, and we shall see if it is usable as planned. Done. That was definitely a labour of love. It is coming up to 6 o'clock, I think. And Bubs very kindly just made me some dinner. I just had a TV dinner, I had some mac and cheese. I feel like we got a lot done this weekend. And it's been really fun hanging out with you guys and just trying new things, making jam, canning a jam. I mean, I've still got to check that it's actually canned. I did some research and you can kind of tap the lids to hear the sound, which is a really good way to check. I'm not going to keep it in the cupboard too long though, because I don't know if I did it right. I don't know if that's the right kind of canning jar or anything. I do feel accomplished nonetheless. And it was just really fun. Yeah, dear Piggly Poo. It's just been a really fun, like, weekend of trying new things, and it was lovely to have Mum and Dad over yesterday and have some latria, which was delicious, and I finished that off today. Not gonna lie. Latria is amazing. I'm sure I've made it in a vlog before, I can't remember, but if not, I'll definitely try get that included in a vlog soon because it is so delicious and a wonderful, wonderful dessert to have around like the festive season, which of course we're heading towards. So yeah, I'll try get some more mealy, cookie like segments in the vlogs going forward because you guys seem to really enjoy those, and I'm so thankful that you do. And thanks for joining me on all these food adventures and baking bread and making new things and just trying new things as well. It's been really, really fun. Thanks for enjoying my rambles, of course. Thanks for enjoying my churchy rambles today. Also, don't forget to let me know down below in the comments what kind of videos you want to see. If you want to see meals of the week, I would love to try get out, you know, 2 videos a week where possible. I just want to make sure it's things you guys want to see because, you know, a lot of work has to go into them, and obviously working my 9 to 5, that's why I tend to just do the weekends. But let me know because I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on, you know, video ideas and things like that. But I think I'm going to end it here for this week, guys. I'm literally about to head upstairs and have a shower. I want to get into my PJs. We were going to have a fire pit, me and Bubs. It was all set up. But it's now raining. I didn't realise until you said it that it's actually raining. It was dry earlier, but yeah, the heavens have opened. So no fire pit this evening. I was kind of holding out for that to end the vlog on, but alas, I shall put the little fireplace on and enjoy the fake flames. And I think we said we're gonna curl up together and watch a horror movie later. But yeah, it's been a really, really great weekend. Thanks again, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a little thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and welcome to any new subscribers. Thank you so, so much for being here. Thanks for spending time with us, and I'll be seeing you next week for some more weekend adventures. Until then, guys, take care, much love, God bless, and I will see you real soon. Mwah. Bye.